Hello everyone, I'm Jen Hannon. Thanks for joining us. Syria has been fighting a brutal civil war for more than 2 years. With the threat of U.S. military action looming, NCTV 17's Jordan Abudea took a look at local reaction to the crisis in Syria.
In August of 2012, President Obama declared the use of chemical weapons in Syria would cross a red line, warranting reaction from the U.S. After a recent sarin gas attack that killed over 1,400 Syrians, the president asked Congress to consider a punitive military strike in Syria if diplomatic means fail. As Congress weighs the decision, their constituents here at home are making their voices heard. Protesters lined Washington Street to speak against U.S. military action.
We don't need to get involved in some other country's civil war. It's terrible what had happened, but it's not our job.
Aware that Americans are war-weary, the president addressed the nation and laid out his case for what he insists will be a limited engagement with no boots on the ground.
If we fail to act, the Assad regime will see no reason to stop using chemical weapons. As the ban against these weapons erodes, other tyrants will have no reason to think twice about acquiring poison gas and using them.
Russia has offered a diplomatic solution to help negotiate a way for Assad to give up Syria's chemical weapons stash and put it under international control.
The first thing is to attempt negotiation, and I think Russia is going to come in on our side with that very idea in mind, and we have to give it a chance to succeed.
Local Syrian Americans I spoke with are hopeful that U.S. intervention will help end this deadly conflict. Noura al-Masri lived under the Assad regime 13 years ago before coming to the U.S.
If we don't help this free army, don't break weaken Assad, we're going to allow the extremists to expand to other countries and eventually comes to us.
Although the U.S. and Russia disagree on various points regarding Syria, Secretary Kerry has emphasized the areas they do agree on and says the U.S. is willing to work with them. I'm Jordan Abudea reporting for Naperville News 17.
Both Senators Durbin and Kirk would prefer working with Russia, but are cautious of the ability to trust them.